Do-do-do-do. Check one. Here we go. Check one. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. First of all, we talked about Mercedes Blanche yesterday, the hot blonde who was a jerk to David Spade, and many of my moles are mad at her because she's not really funny, and she's not really funny. Yeah, I just care. I mean, I don't care at all, actually, at all. She's pretty and blonde, and so that's like the thing of it for me. I don't really care, but. So, like this word that maybe the whole thing was a prank or who knows, whatever. But she's attractive and all she is sex on the internet. And she's like, David Spade asked me out. He's a creep, whatever. Like, stop it. Speaking of that, my relationship long allowance from Alice Shattuck to be able to point out attractive women. She snapped at me today for that. So that's over too. It was always a thing we had. I was allowed to because she's obviously beautiful and I'm not. And so that's generally, that's the bit, right? The joke. And she was always a good sport about it. It's not something I recommend or even like in other relationships or would ever suggest. But I mean, we had our own dynamic where it was fine because it had. Today I said that we were in Newburyport and there was a beautiful woman there, and I said something like, "Wow, there's a beautiful woman," and Alice was like, "Just stop it." And I said, "What do you mean, stop what?" And she said, well, "You're just a creep." I thought, wow, so it took 16 years now to end that thing. You know, it was always this. I think there's truth in acknowledging beautiful women. I mean, I asked for so little. You know, my God. So that's over. So I'm not allowed to do that anymore. So not only that, but Alice now is suggesting that she wants Wegovy. She's not fat at all. She's just whatever. And I actually think that she'd like it because it does regulate you. I mean, we watched The Sheep Detectives or something last night, and my kids asked for, my daughter and one son asked for mac and cheese, and I had bought Velveeta cheese, and I bought like the processed, goopy, gorgeous stuff. I bought 2 boxes of that, and I had bought it just 3 days ago, and I was hoping that I'd be in on this at some point. So I was like working myself up, and like, I'm gonna whack this out. I'm gonna make I'm gonna put hot sauce in it and whack it out. I put in 2 boxes of Velveeta, even though like 3 of us were eating it. My daughter was like, why do you need 3 boxes? And looking at me disgusted. She's also disgusted at me. She's like, just gross. And I tried to whack it out last night, and I just stopped me. And then today I felt like Velveeta, hangover, sick, battery low. And then Alice's phone kept going up. This is before her early wake-up call. But this is like at 4:50, whatever, because the fat squirrel I've been trying to shoot made his way to the birds feeder this morning, and I went out there to try to shoot him, and he saw me coming and ran away, and I'm like, oh God. So no, actually, I should say that's different, because yesterday I tried to shoot him a whole bunch of times. He's a fat squirrel who's stealing the bird seed from the birds. Okay, I've tried to trap this guy. He's an asshole. He's been taunting me. So what I did is I pulled a Sonny Corleone. No, not Sonny. No, Michael Corleone. I actually hid my BB gun, in a shed. So this time I saw the squirrel. He's eating, filling his face up with food. This time I walk around the entire house. I go out a different door, walk around the entire house. I grab the gun from somewhere else, and I walk down, like past where I usually am, And then he saw me and he scurried away. So then I just put the gun back to where it usually is, and I'm walking around downstairs, and there's a squirrel, and he's in there. And Alice texts me and says he's back in the bird feeder thing. And I sneak outside, and I have almost a shot. Then he looks back. He's got it back to me. He jumps down off the fence, jumps onto the roof of our shed, which is I still have, like, I've had plenty of clear shots of him, like in the trees and stuff, but then I could hit somebody or hit somebody's house, and so it's not safe. This guy's on my roof. I just eyeball it and shoot him, and it got him. Didn't kill him. It hit him. Which, 4 days ago would have been unthinkable that I would ever like shoot any of these things. But I hit a red squirrel the other day, and he died badly, and now I'm mostly murderer now. So anyway, that's the. I think his friends have witnessed what happened, and I think they're through. So I think those days I didn't want to. It's like the movie The Unforgiven. I was necessity drew me out here, and of course Alice was like, when the red squirrel was and my grievance was never really with this red squirrel a couple days ago, but she's like, he's out there, and I was like, Alice, should I? Because my dad used to have a friend who was a red squirrel in Vermont, or I don't know, should I? But I'm like, I got to stand up because these rodents are destroying my property, and they've destroyed. Now they're eating the birdseed. It's not a huge thing, but the chipmunks have destroyed all sorts of stuff, and they've been terrible. And she's like, I said, Alice, okay, should I do this? Should I try to shoot him? And she said, yeah, you should. And I said, okay, it's my responsibility. I shoot him. The red squirrel, he goes flying. He's in a bit of pain, hopping around for a bit. I am now traumatized. Alice is now traumatized and has withdrawn her support from the kill mission. Now, she's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, Tom. I was like, what? You told me to do this. So now, but he 20 seconds later, he was dead and he's gone. I threw him in part of the lawnmower. I hope a hawk will get him or something because it's a nice, clean kill. So there you go. That's my squirrel stuff. I didn't want to be this person. I've tried to trap them. Believe me. I've trapped like 3 chipmunks. I have freed in other parts of the Pentucket, in other parts of the indigenous home of the Pentucket Indians. I have released them elsewhere. One, I told you, committed suicide while in custody. But so, like, I'm just trying to. So that's my Alice update. Now, let's talk about having fun here. We have this guy named Joe Socolo, and he works for us at the Mainwire. He's always done. He's done his own like video stuff. He's one of these guys who he's not a gonzo journalist. He just videos stuff and does some narration and commentary about what he sees and what's going on. Unassuming guy, kind of a cool guy, and he's good. He's got a very good way about him. So anyway, he lives near Bangor, so he goes to the Bangor Pride Festival parade thing yesterday. And he has an interaction there that I found to be just freaking beautiful. So he's got one camera guy with him, who's a guy who I didn't know till today, who we drafted because he's a guy who a pit bull ran across somebody else's neighbor's pit bull, ran into his yard to attack his kid, and this guy shot it dead. And somehow now he is our affiliate cameraman. So that's the pit bull guy. He's the cameraman. You're going to hear him called Mr. Clean in this. And it's Joe out there in the streets of Bangor. And you're Joe, somebody gets Joe's attention, and this little dude with jorts, tiny little jorts. This is the gay pride crowd. It's these tiny little jorts. Guy looks like a little convict, like a tiny little whitey bulger, but he's about 4'4" or whatever. Tank top, tiny little jorts. And he's got a problem with Joe. And Joe's got a very cool way about him where he doesn't really have an issue. This guy decides he makes Joe. He sees that Joe fits the profile of somebody he wants to yell at today. And so he does. And this is how this goes. This is 5 minutes long, and it's 5 minutes of pure freaking quality. Really, there should be awards for this. And Joe should get one of these awards. This thing is so freaking good. I bring you Oh, where is it? I bring you Joe Socolo and a main wire guy. Here's Joe just talking to us.
So how are we doing over there?
No, watch this. Hold on.
It's public property, isn't this?
Okay. So Joe is doing his thing, and somebody shouts out to him. It's the little guy in the jorts in a tank top who's got a problem with him. Here we go.
Instead of going over there. So how are we doing over there?
What's this about?
Now, Joe said, how are we doing over there? Because the guy had been shooting daggers at him. So the guy's got his arms crossed. It's a teeny little angry guy in jorts.
Instead of going over there. So how are we doing over there?
What's this about?
It's public property, isn't this?
What's it about? What's it about? What are you talking about? You talking about Jesus today?
Jesus? I love Jesus.
Good for you. I'm happy for you. Move along.
Guy's got his arms still crossed. I'm happy for you. Move along.
Why did you ask that question? I'm so confused.
Move along.
What?
Move along.
What just happened?
What just happened? Move along.
Is there something that happened?
What just happened? Move along. Move along. Move along.
Guys, look at his arms crossed. He's looking down. He's at the top of like three stairs and looking down at him and saying, move along.
Why did you ask me about Jesus and then get angry at me?
Why are you asking me a question? Did I ask you to ask me a question?
You did ask me a
Did I ask
question.
you to ask me a question? Get along. Get along.
He's pointing him to get along, move down the street. Now, this is just the beginning of the many rounds of mind games that this guy is playing here. He feels as though he's very well equipped intellectually to smite any opponent down, and you're going to hear more of this.
Whoa. Get along.
What's wrong?
Get along. What's wrong with you? Why are you coming here?
Because,
I know why you're here.
Why are you so
Move
angry
along.
with me? Why do you know I'm
why
here?
you're here. Move along.
Can you tell me?
Why are you still talking to me?
Because you look
Why are you
kind of
still talking to me?
irate.
Yeah, so why are you talking to someone who's irate? You know what you're doing. Move along.
I didn't do anything to you. You just absolutely exploded.
I didn't do anything to you. You absolutely exploded. Move along.
Yeah, that is making fun
Was
of
that mocking me?
Was that mocking me?
Yep.
Move along.
Were you just mocking me and then
Were
mocking
you
Jesus?
just mocking me and mocking Jesus? Move along.
Are you here to
What's
celebrate?
with the smug grin for?
Because
What's with the smug look?
I don't know what to
What's
do.
with the smug look for? Well, then you don't know what to do. Walk away. I told you what to do.
At this point, I don't know.
Mr. Clean, what you filming for? Mr. Clean, what you filming for?
Mr. Clean is the pit bull, the guy who shot the pit bull, who's now our affiliate cameraman. He's bald, so this little dude is calling him Mr. Clean. The little dude's going after him now, and he lunges at him in a second.
Well, have a good day, bud.
You have a good day, too. Get the fuck out of here.
You're shaking, buddy. You got
Yeah.
some serious adrenaline going right now.
Yeah, you want to see? Go
No,
ahead.
I
He's
was
coming towards the Mr. Clean guy now. He's now alighted the stairs, and he's about 4'4", I'd say, but he's now getting in the face of the cameraman.
recommend
I
assaulting
bet you
him.
would want me to assault you so you can press charges. I know exactly how you filthy fundies work. Get the away from me.
I think you need to calm down.
I think you need to get the away from me because you know exactly what you're doing. Get the fuck away from me.
Now, we find out from Joe. Joe described this person as having what seemed to be egg yolk in his teeth, which I wish Joe had never said, but I heard it, so you're hearing it. And this guy is now very, very angry. He's very, very angry.
You know there's police over there, so it's not worth it, bub. I hope you have
Did I
a
say I
good
was
day.
gonna hit you? I hope you have a good day too, Jesus Jumper. Get the
So when he says Fundy, what he means is a Fundy is a fundamental Christian. So he thinks Joe is that. I don't think Joe is that, as a matter of fact. Joe believes in Jesus, but that he gave him no more information than that. And what this guy has it all down to, you're a Fundy. And Fundies are the evil enemy. And so this guy made Joe, profiled him to be a Fundy, and so that justifies this little psycho in his jorts going after him.
fuck out of my face. Get the away from me.
Just leave him alone. He's asked you multiple times.
They don't know how to leave people alone. All they
This-
know how to
this
do
isn't
is
about
come to our
that.
fucking events
This
and
isn't
talk
about
to us
that.
like
We
you assholes
want to
on
know why
YouTube.
he's so
And you know
aggressive,
what?
so we have to
That
be
guy that fucking
safe.
funded that
We have to
video,
have.
You knew exactly
So
what
you
he
don't
was doing,
respect that, I guess.
and you know what? You
We
you
are
know
going to
exactly
respect
what
that,
you're
but
doing. Get the
he
fuck away from me.
absolutely exploded, and for my safety, I got to keep a camera on him.
Oh, you do.
I
You
don't
always
know
know
for
what
your
you're
safety
talking
you have to
about.
keep a camera.
You want that
You just
smug ass
walked away
look
and
off
you
your
walked
face,
away.
Mr. Clean. How about that?
You must be thinking of communist China. This is a free country.
Really? It's a free country?
Yeah, I can say and look however I want.
Yeah, I know you can.
Let's get out of here and leave this gentleman alone.
Thank you.
So they're starting to leave him alone, and the guy isn't done with him.
Oh, yeah.
Do you even know what a communist is? No, you don't.
See? How are we supposed to leave that alone? He's asking us questions.
Just walk away. Just keep going.
Well, how does that make sense?
Why do we have to walk away? Why doesn't this toot bag in his jean shorts, why doesn't he walk away?
Though why wouldn't you ask him to walk away?
Go the away. Filthy fundies. Get the
Filthy fundies. Like, no, Joe has said literally nothing at all, like, aggressive to this guy at all. The guy's losing his mind because he's a psychotic, obviously. Like, half of them are there.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what a fundy is?
No.
No? Well, maybe you should Google it. Do you know what Google is?
Wow, man, the power of words with this guy. His words are like daggers. He's so quick.
I kind of do. Can you tell me?
Are you wearing the same fabrics? Do your fabrics match? Do your clothing match? Leviticus specifically says your clothing has to match. You know all about Leviticus, don't you?
Okay, so now this guy really feels he's on to something here. And he's using Joe's own religion against him. Joe doesn't know all about the Leviticus clothing manifesto, apparently.
I'm confused about...
You're confused about a lot of stuff.
We walked away from you. Why are you now approaching us?
What do you mean walked away? You're still right here. You're still in my vicinity.
We were walking that way and you came back to me.
You're still here. And yet you're still here. Walk that way.
All right, bud.
Take Mr. Clean and walk that way.
Mr. Clean and I are going to walk away, and I hope you have a blessed day, okay, sir?
May
Thank
Satan
you so much.
bless you. May the Dark Lord bless you. Oh, let me play a song for you. How
Here we
about
go.
that?
This guy's gone to the nuclear option now. He's had an idea. He's going to play a song for Joe that will finally bring Joe crashing down, shattered. And watch, he's dialing it up on his phone right now.
Do we walk away or not?
Well, I don't know. You're still standing here. Are you that dense? Walk the away.
You just said you want to play a song for me.
Yes. You know what? How about this?
He's getting the song.
Do you want us to stay to play the song?
Yeah, I think you want to hear it.
Okay.
And he's trying to get the song more.
We all good?
Yeah.
Now the cops arrive and say we all good.
All right. You guys are a group.
Yeah, we just asked him if he wanted us to stay to play a song, and he said yes.
And the little guy in the jorts is still trying to get the song. Still not working. We're waiting.
I'm actually excited.
No. You'll love it.
I'm excited about this song. You know what? You probably would get along with me if you weren't so mean at first.
Yeah, everybody's mean, huh? When you're going to check people out. Well, you can't really hear it, but it was a satanic song.
Okay, you can't get the song working. So he says, you can't really hear it, but it was a satanic song. Ha ha! Wow, you see? You're destroyed. Talk about an impotent loser.
Can you sing it?
No, I can't sing it. But why are you here? Why are you at a pride event?
I'm just trying to get the temperature of people, seeing what they're saying, who's coming.
Yeah, I know exactly why you guys are here. So you need to just go away.
We're going to walk away, but I hope you have a good day. And I hope that you
But
can...
yeah, you keep saying that. You keep standing
You just
here.
called me back.
Yeah, you
Is
keep
this a
standing
yo-yo?
here.
I'm going to walk away. Don't call me back.
Walk.
I'm walking.
Walk.
I'm
walk,
walking.
little Fundy.
I'm
Walk,
walking.
Walk,
I'm
walk.
walking.
Yeah, there you go. Antagonize. Exactly what you fucking assholes do. Walk away. Walk. Are you
Should say something to him.
Go ahead. You're so dainty looking. You're so dainty. You're a dainty little man. Fucking walk away.
What's wild is that's accepting. That's accepted. Like, you can accept that, but just being a cordial person is not. So I would be the bad person in this specific instance where he's still staring and waving at me, which is perfectly fine. But I don't understand the dynamics of walk away, but please look at me.
The guy that chimed in, he was sticking up for that guy?
Yeah.
That is twisted. Because that guy.
Oh, here we go.
people a bad
Here we
name.
go.
Yep. So there you go. Yeah, I made 645, right? Looks like Jesus is. I am fine, dude. I am not coughing too much. Glass. Squirrel solution: freestanding pole, TP shaped baffle. Yeah. So Phil, as far as the squirrels go, I didn't get the pole. I don't have the pole. If I had the pole, then that would have made sense. And I've been looking at baffles. I understand there's something. Tom moving like a cat. So I signed a peace treaty. No. George for Jesus. Yeah. So let's move to our next thing, because I'm very excited about this. I ran into a story today, and I thought, this is incredible. It started out with this Instagram post by Jacob Fry, who I used to call a clam bake, but you guys will have the new word for that, so we'll call him something else until then. But it was him celebrating and signing in a church a new ordinance that allows in Minneapolis gay bathhouses to be open again. And here's Jacob Fry doing his little signing at the church where he's very excited. Here we go.
Are you ready?
There he goes signing it.
It's Pride. We're bartending at the saloon. What could be better?
Can you imagine having to be a little gay for that one day? Even though it's Jacob Fry, so I think that, whatever. But and he's wearing like his little like gay tank top. Like, why are you acting gay for that one day? Like Tim Dillon said, like, why are you being gay for that? Like, what a weird, odd pander. You see, okay, I'm gonna fillet that guy just for today, and so it doesn't really like. Okay, that's fine. So then Jacob Fry is signing the thing to have bathhouses back. Which brings me to here's the news wrap about it. You tell me if this seems kosher to you.
It was back in 1988 that bathhouses in Minneapolis were made illegal during the AIDS crisis. They essentially provide a space for consenting adults to hook up. Proponents say legalizing bathhouses allows for greater opportunity for these venues.
By the way, you hear this media organization scared bleepless to talk about why that might not be a good idea.
To better combat the spread of STIs through things like testing.
So, yes, they're using the bathhouses to combat the spread of STIs. Now, there's not really baths are the thing in the bathhouses. It's just all sorts of gay sex is what's happening in there. And I don't know if there's any doctor, although I'm sure most of the public health institutions would say that, yeah, that combats the spread of disease. Okay. Geez, why don't we believe you people?
To keep them banned and closed does not reduce HIV, especially
No.
in a city where there are bathhouses that are happening, but they're happening underground.
I see a revenue stream.
So in other words, the bathhouse is already happening, but they're happening underground. And now you got this other lady who stands up. I see a revenue stream with her mask on.
But they're happening underground.
I see a revenue stream. We're talking about revitalizing downtown. We're talking about business opportunities for all sorts of different walks of life. Do you know what brings in money?
Hear that laugh? You hear that laugh? Psycho.
You know what brings in money? Adult venues.
And the reporter just has his pretty head down.
It was back in 19.
Okay. So then some other parts of this are the testimonials coming in. The testimony from like the city councilors, which is all perfect. It's so funny that you have to lie to all these people. It was the same thing with the monkeypox thing. It's like in parts of Barnstable, Massachusetts, we don't know why, but monkeypox is really exploding there. We don't know why at all. It was the same reason, like if you're anywhere around my age in the 90s, that people were telling you if you're having heterosexual sex, you need to get tested. Like I was like, okay, so we did get tested for AIDS, and like now I realize, oh, I see. That was so nobody else was singled out. Okay, fine. But obviously, the thing about this, like the gay bathhouses, is these gay men are not having any problem finding places to have sex. They do it everywhere. They don't care. There's nowhere they congregate where they don't have sex. Essentially, I'm sorry, it's just the truth. So listen to this. So here's one of the guys testifying. He looks exactly like you'd expect him to look. And he is obviously a gay man. And he's going to tell you some things here that I have a problem with.
This policy change will strengthen our public health system.
He has got all of the things you expect him to have. It'll strengthen our public health system. To have a gay orgy officially sanctioned by the city areas.
This policy change will strengthen our public health system. Public health has evolved dramatically since the original bathhouse bans, which were issued in raids, fear, and shame.
Raids, fear, and shame. Stop acting like animals and causing huge outbreaks of disease. That's like a problem for the country. Like so, they raided us. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, they raided Stonewall too, which was an illegal freaking drinking place. God, you fuck. Oh, I get no problem with it. You're not gonna find me as any kind of homophobe whatsoever. But this is freaking you guys being a-holes. Anytime we don't get everything we want all the time right now, and to be naked, and to have sex, and to do it when kids are around, you're oppressing us, and it's homophobia. We need to have everything we want all the time and have sex wherever we want, or else it's homophobia.
Around HIV. Together with new strategies like PrEP and U=U, we have the tools to reduce HIV transmission. And so our task is not to eliminate.
Maybe you should have less unprotected sex with strangers. Maybe that's a big problem. Maybe that's a big thing. I guarantee you, if that was the heterosexual disease, then there would be no problem telling us to stop. I mean, really? Really?
Spaces where people have sex, but to bring people out of the shadows where we can give them the tools that we have in place. This policy
just fucking manage to not have sex for 5 seconds, okay? Rather than bringing people out of the shadows and giving tools away. How about that? How about that? How about exactly what we tell heterosexual people, what we tell gay people? Just pump the brakes a little bit. How about that? Oh, and now listen, this is even better. Here's a city council woman in Minneapolis. Listen to how this is like conditioning. When she's there, she's laughing at you a little bit, talking to you like, what are you, crazy? You're crazy if you think this is going to be crazy. Like, you're crazy if you think this is crazy. Listen to her. Wait, hold on.
There's not going to be a bathhouse on every block. I think that is the narrative.
Yeah, listen to her laughing. There's not going to be one on every block. It's so like crazy. Here you are, straw man, thinking there's one on every block. There's not going to be one on every block. Come on, calm down.
That has been created here. That like you get a bathhouse, you get a bathhouse, you get a bathhouse, right? Like everywhere, because that is the fear that's happening in my community too. People are like, I want a bathhouse, but not on the corner where the school is. There's not going.
Wow, it must be us who are crazy. Wow, you guys are being unreasonable, like stupid and weird about the bathhouses. No, just don't have sex houses. Okay, just stop it. Can you stop for 5 seconds? Stop. It's not going to be on every block. But that's how they do it. Now people are scared. Here's the Toronto Dyke March. We're here, we're queer, free Palestine is our demand.
Free Palestine! We're here, we're queer, free Palestine is our demand. We're here, we're queer, free Palestine is our demand. We're here,
we're queer, free Palestine. We're here, we're queer, free Palestine. Hold on. Okay. Now, I'm going to end on a happy note. Okay? Listen to this. So I had to pay the mortgage today. And we have to call a company. I think because we've been bad or something. I don't even know. But we've always had to call to make payments because we have the one mortgage people in the world who you could either send a check to, it was somewhere in Cape Cod, or you could call. Then we got refinanced, then the lead and all this. So now we have to call. So I called today, and the company that did the financing has been absorbed by another company, which actually has a website, so I'm excited. But the internet doesn't work in some rooms in the house, including the room I was trying to recover in my house because of the Velveeta overdose last night. So I'm calling, and I gotta say, freaking hold music was beautiful. It was beautiful. Listen to this. 2 different songs they played. These songs I find these to be just gorgeous. Listen to this. Oh, sorry. Give it a second here. I had to call the number and then play. Oh, does it not record the phone? Oh, sorry. Oh, will it not do this? Oh, yeah, it'll do it. Come on, buddy. Or maybe it doesn't record the phone. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It doesn't record. Apparently, it doesn't. You can't record the phone. Oh, that stinks. Here's the other one, too. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I wanted you to be able to hear that. Oh, well. The songs are pretty. Maybe I have them somewhere else. Maybe I'll do it and find another way. Next time I'll call on Google Voice. Maybe I'll call again tomorrow. Make it $1 payment so you can hear. Sorry about that. Okay. Alice Shattuck is texting me. Me and Peter going to the surprise check on the bros. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that should be it. We almost ended on a happy note. Yeah, we played all the communists yesterday. Okay, let us do. Oh, I didn't have that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't have my computer up there. Usually, if I have my computer up here, then I'm looking at you more. It must have broken your heart that I wasn't looking at you the whole time. No, so it's okay. Adult venue is in. Not sure about that. Tom, let's usable tool bag from now. It's not good. It's good enough. Shelf clam bag, I get it. Yeah, the bathhouse isn't the issue. It's a promiscuous dudes finishing in one. Okay. That ends repeatedly. Exactly. Julie says, there's your new reference. Clam bag is out. Adult venue is in. That's not good enough. And it's also not adult venue. Sorry I'm late. Did I miss Tom coughing, sweating, says Cheswick. How dare you? Not at all. Cheswick says only on every other block. Yeah, no kidding. Clam walk? What are they calling all femme crew piloting the plane? Cheswick says the box office. I'm not sure I know what that means. Tommy says Vinny bag of donuts, mortgage. Yeah, essentially. Cheswick says a female pilot told me that. Julian Phil says, okay, they discovered a lesbian dinosaur like a lotopus. Cheswick says, Philip. Okay, I don't think that's a real dinosaur, by the way. But none of the dinosaurs are real, by the way. Okay, let's go to the chat. Is it time for the chat? It's time for the chat, right? 30 minutes. Alice Shattuck says... You know what? Fuck you, autocorrect for Apple. Jesus Christ. How many times does this happen? Okay, here we go. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Tommy from New Hampshire.
Hey, Tom. Tommy NH.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, you know how I always rely on you for movie recommendations?
Yes.
So I was looking up Spartacus.
Yes.
Starring, I believe you said Tony Randall, Barbara Eden, Tina Louise, Charles Nelson Riley.
Yes.
No luck. I couldn't find it.
No, I said Tony Curtis. He was in another thing like that. Although Tony Randall I liked, but he was always yelling at me not to smoke at a time when I smoked. So I didn't love that.
Little behind on episodes.
Hey,
I am, as they say in the corporate world, Tom, or I have been out of pocket.
Yes.
Anyhow, regarding the episode where you made your trek up to Maine and were basically owned by the Twank communications officer.
How dare you?
You know, for someone who had no idea what clambake meant,
yes.
And we're from virtually the same era.
Yes.
It befuddles nobody that you also said Bichon Frise about 15 times, like it just rolled off your tongue. just come on out. I mean, Portland's very accepting.
No, Bichon Frise is a dog, or Bichon Frise, whatever it is. I'm trying to think of the new clam bake, and that's what that guy was, the little Bichon Frise. I'm trying to think of a bitchy little femmy thing. Oh, dare you. Clam bakes blow, by the way. I've not been to one, but stupid a bucket full of corn and stuff. God. Oh, how is that? Ugh.
Boy, howdy. That was some big guy story you had about, really taking that Platina Communications office at a task. Let's just admit it. He bamboozled you. It was like it was 1990s and you were at Jacques and there was some twink who completely befuddled you because you didn't get the own that you think you did. Good question, though, by the way.
Thank you. I got the own, and it was not. I was at Jacques. I only went to Jacques to support my PBX guy George, who won Miss Gay Massachusetts in 1998 or 9. He was a good PBX operator, George. There was another guy, an angry guy, a Guyanese guy, who was I like because we knew some of the same people because he was Guyanese, and they all knew each other in Boston, and I knew some of them because I worked with them for years. His name is Rudy, actually. No, it wasn't Rudy. I forgot his name. Sam, maybe? I forgot it. But he was great because he'd be so angry that when little kids would pick up the house phones in the lobby, and when you pick up the house phone in the lobby, it just rings to the PBX operator, and he knew that it was kids effing around, that he would take his gear, he'd unplug his phone, hold it in his hand, with his headphones on, walk out behind the front desk, walk to the lobby, and excoriate the kids with his stuff. You gotta stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop using that. I'm trying to work back there. It was great. That's not how he sounded. It's Alice's interpretation of how he sounded.
Forget Colin Shattuck Kuna. I mean, he is absolutely Platina.
What?
Platina says he went to Planned Parenthood to get checked out. And what do we hear? A story about Tom going to the Somerville clinic.
It was.
Getting checked out. And he has to one-up Platina. And the doctor now was at the early stages of the trans movement.
He was.
Because, of course. I mean, you are absolutely the grand Platina wannabe of Massachusetts. By the way, I think you were at a gynecologist.
I was not.
Just saying.
Incorrect. I wish I could remember the doctor's name. Doctor, because there was the doctor, and then there was like the assistant doctor, and the assistant doctor is a woman, and she brought the doctor in. Because I went there. It's funny, you now jogging remember. I went there. I was so sure I had herpes. Because I had this book on like self-diagnosing. It was in the early 90s. Everybody had one of those. And I was like, oh my God, this is forever. I'm screwed. And I went there saying, hi. She said, oh, Tom, you said you think you have pneumonia? I said, no, I think I have herpes. And I like pulled my pants down right there. And she's like, oh, okay. I said, yeah, I think I do. And it's been like, I've been anxious now for like a week and been dying. And so, like, can you please like, look. And then she called the guy in. I'm going to find out what their name. Carol Dansky, I think, was the woman. Carol Dansky, who I just dropped trow. And I was like, I was desperate. It was desperate. And then the guy, I forgot the guy's name, but anyway, he's now a woman. I mean, in name and transsexual, whatever he is. And anyway, yeah. So no, it all got cleared up wonderfully. It was not my fault. I was a victim of the whole thing, and it was a rough time. Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry for all the messages.
Tim, I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad you're back from vacation. Another like world Caribbean Mediterranean combined trip cruise, shore shore excursion thing. If I had $1.2 million in savings from my days as a sales guy too, I'd do that too. I can't afford it. I go to Vermont.
But I'm just getting caught up and I can't help myself. The latest is this weekend debacle about RSVPing for a party of 6, by the way, or a party of 7 to a cookout and then forgetting America's worst guest. But I will say this, Tom, the fact that nobody texted and said, hey, where are you guys? It says a lot, buddy. By the way, you're so busy. You love this, that you are so busy that you can't think straight. You're just going in a million different directions. Yet you're posting videos of birds at the bird feeder, which I do appreciate, which no doubt takes you at least a half hour each time. Just cut the bit with the being busy.
I love the birds in the background of your messages. I did think about that today because Alice was going to compose a text to them saying we're so freaking sorry because it's such a huge thing and they're awesome and it's a great time. But yeah, it did jump out at me that like neither of them checked up, and he's kind of like my bro, so he should have been like, dude, get the fuck over here. Like nothing. Yeah, things start to fall in place and make a little more sense. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Glad to have you back, Tim, Steve, Billy. Alice was just asking me today about Billy's messages because I played her Cheswick, who dared to humiliate me in my time of glory chasing Graham Plattner. But it's great to hear from you all. Please keep it coming. I love the chat messages. It's the funniest part of the show, to be honest. All right, guys. Thanks so much. See you later.
C'est la vie.
Here we go. 5, 2, 1.